What is going on, everybody? Let's talk a little bit about Spider-Man 4 right after this.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.
What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? Got the man up here, right here, at the forefront of the news. Spider-Man 4 looks like the main villain is going to be Knull, the king of the symbiotes, which is going to be like really interesting and really cool at the same time. My biggest question on this, and a lot of you guys' biggest questions on this, is Spider-Man, not Spider-Man, but is Venom going to be involved? Are they actually going to like take the Venom? Because we got that tease of like Venom possibly being in like this multiverse deal where he shows up in one of the movies, but he really didn't. It was kind of like just a big tease and we really didn't get anything from it. But does that change? Does that go to, does Venom actually possibly come into the in the MCU? Does that happen? I don't know. And I'm interested in what you guys think. And if you even want it to happen, right? And I don't know if I'd want a new Venom, like one for the MCU and then one for the Sony universe. I really don't know what I think about that. Because I think Tom Hardy does a good job. Unlike a lot of people, I actually like and enjoy the Venom movies for what they are, because if you actually read the comic books back in the day when they came out, Venom is this like quirky character. They do these like dark humor jokes and everything else back and forth. They have this like relationship. And I think they do that well in the movies. Now, you may not like the pacing, or you may not like a couple of little things that is involved in the story or whatnot with the two Venom movies, but I thoroughly enjoy it. And it wasn't bad enough to take me out of the movies. I just enjoyed them. Yeah, maybe they could have did Maximum Carnage a little better. And to be honest with you, man, one of my favorite runs in comic book history was the Maximum Carnage run, where it's Venom and Spider-Man getting together with a couple of teammates to try to take on Carnage. And he had a couple of people like Hobgoblin and stuff on his side. And it was like a really like interesting way to do things in that comic book. And I just thoroughly enjoyed it. And I almost wish they would do something like a run like that in like live action, but I don't know if you can or not, because like Sony's already used Maximum Carnage and everything else. And to be honest with you, and they use like the main character, the symbiote itself could have possibly survived somehow or whatnot. And you could have had like another Maximum Carnage thing to go on, but we're not going to have that. But they are going to the king of the symbiotes, which means I know Spider-Man will probably be getting the dark suit, like, basically Venom, and turning and using those powers or whatever to try to like counteract what Knull's doing. But are we going to see Venom? That's the biggest thing that I have in here, the biggest question mark. And like I said, I enjoy Tom Hardy as Venom, so I hope it's him. Will they work together, Sony and the MCU, to make this be super fun and really cool? Because to be honest with you, if I was Sony this whole time, I would have been like teasing Spider-Man coming into into their stories, like they're doing all these like villains of Spider-Man movies and stuff like that. But like, the main thing is, like a lot of people will say, is Spider-Man, he's got to be there for these stories to make sense. And to me, they done good on the Venom movies. They didn't do too good on Morbius, and obviously didn't do too good with the last one they did, the Madam Web. All right, so those were not good. Okay, they have a chance to kind of redeem themselves a little bit coming into the fold with the Hunter. And like I said, the biggest thing, I would have put Spider-Man, and I would have used, like, say, a different version of Spider-Man for their movies and films. But then I don't know how that's going to, like, work and counteract. This is the thing about me with all this like things going on with the comic book universe, especially in the MCU. When you start getting into the multiverse stuff, it just gets messy. It gets messy. I stopped reading the comics when they started doing that crap because to me that didn't mean anything anymore. A character could die and then you just pull them out of another Earth. It's like, and now that character's back now all of a sudden. It's crazy stuff. You got all these rules that either get followed or don't get followed. But to be honest with you, man, I'm doing this because I'm interested in seeing anybody that is excited. Are you excited about the villain for Spider-Man 4 since it's been announced? Or would you have rather had like some of the other characters be the main villains? But yeah, man, let me know in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, do all that thing. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers. Sorry, I had a coughing fit right there in the middle of this thing, but it happens. But yeah, with that being said, man, until next time, peace.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.